I can respect Donald Trump because Donald Trump is direct. He communicates directly. And that's probably the most fear that he puts in Democrats' eyes, because it's his way of communicating. He removed all that politically correctness. Nobody's trying to listen to a Barack Obama speech where it really, like, we feel like we should feel good, but then we kind of turn around and we're like, well, what exactly did he say?
Oh my God.
Yeah, what y'all think about Fauci? What do you think about Joe Biden pardoning his family, but also pardoning Fauci, pardoning General Milley, pardoning? It's like, aren't Democrats supposed to be the party that is above the law? I'm sorry. I guess I said it correctly. Aren't the Democrats supposed to be the ones that say nobody's above the law? Isn't that what they were saying when it came to Trump pardoning certain people? Isn't that what they've said about pardons in the past when Trump was saying that he's going to pardon the January 6ers? And what do y'all think about the January 6ers? Because what I've noticed is that a lot of these liberal platforms, whether it's MSNBC, CNN, they all have their contributors, their influencers, whatever you want to call it. They have their people that jump on there and they criticize Donald Trump's pardons for January 6th. And the question that always comes up is, or the statement that always comes up is the fact that, oh, well, some of those people, they were assaulting police. Okay. All right, cool. Let me just ask y'all this. How much, and obviously it's not the majority of them, how long do you think, like, this is what I would ask people who say, like, oh, those people were assaulting police. How long, let's just say, do you think somebody should get locked up for assaulting police? I've seen this time after time where, you know, a police officer's trying to arrest somebody and they may fight back. How much time do you think of their sentence is just designated to assaulting the police officer? Or I'm just wondering, because people act as if these people haven't served any time at all. That's the feeling that I get when I talk to a lot of these people. And then to just totally justify stuff that Biden did with his whole family. It's like all of this stuff has been adding up. It's all been pushed as a conspiracy theory because the Democrats have the mainstream media on their side. So therefore, the same thing that they got the CIA. Remember that the CIA agents, they had 51 agents. I think Trump just got rid of their access, thank God. But I think that those were the ones that signed off saying that the Hunter Biden laptop was not real, saying that it looked like a hoax, a Russian hoax. And then it came out that not only was it real, but I believe that they even had it in their possession because it was one of it was part of their evidence in their report that they did. So it's not making any sense. The Democrats are not consistent in their messaging, in my opinion. And everything that I hear when I talk to Democrats is like, well, Trump pardoned such and such. Well, Trump pardoned. It's like, if Trump pardoned these people, it's like, which is worse? The person that does something because they think that it's the right thing to do, and then you got the other side criticizing that person for doing something, and then as soon as they get in the same position, they do the same thing. So it's like, did you believe this was okay all along, or did your morals, your principles, and values change based on Donald Trump? I can respect Donald Trump because Donald Trump is direct. He communicates directly, and that's probably the most fear that he puts in Democrats' eyes, because it's his way of communicating. He removed all that politically correctness. Nobody's trying to listen to a Barack Obama speech where it really, like, we feel like we should feel good, but then we kind of turn around and we're like, well, what exactly did he say? We want to hear direct communication. We want to hear what's going on with Israel and Palestine. We want to see Trump come out and say, like, yo, this needs to end soon. We want to see Trump sit down with the rabbis and say, yo, we're going to have to wrap this up. We can't have this going on we want that straightforward, direct communication, the same communication that he had with Gavin Newsom that could have prevented, or at least I would think they could have helped the firefighters fight a lot of those fires. And from everything that I've read on the fires, it seems as if they would have opened up whatever I don't know, whatever valley or however they would have got the water from Northern California and Canada, if they would have opened that up, it could have made whatever did happen with the fires. It could have been, I don't want to say preventable, but they would have been able to deal with it better, or at least it wouldn't have blown out of proportion as it did. Let me take a look at some of y'all comments. I'm going to pay attention to the video in the back. I don't think that the interview's over, so we'll keep looking. But let me MWD wrote, Dr. Fauci is an American hero. Are you trolling or are you for real? Because if you're for real, I'll address it. But if you're just trolling, then all right, I get it. I hate Joe and Fancy. Suspicious. He was just doing his job. Hold on. I guess you weren't trolling.
President Donald J. Trump.
It's Dak. Just want to thank you for checking out our video and visiting the OG Network. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you give us a like. And if you're looking to join a community of inspired individuals striving for purposeful abundance, subscribe. And if you're feeling real